Did you ever imagine, like, before you even went on the show, that your life would be like this at this point?
No. Like, I still like wonder how this happened, because I was such a fan of the show before I was on it, and I remember thinking, like, how cool would it be to like go on that show? And then I've done it twice now to just see how my entire life has kind of transpired over the last year to 2 years. It's still, I mean, it's crazy and it's fun, and I'm very thankful for everything that's happened, you know? But,
do you, because I remember you and Jordan on After the Final Rose, and you know, you kind of spoke out about a lot of the haters and things like that. Do you now feel like almost a year later, like, ha, we proved you wrong?
Yeah, like I always said, like, I have nothing to prove, but now I'm kind of like, you guys, like, you know, it's nice that it's been a year since I met him, and, you know, we have the best relationship that we've, like, to date. But yeah, I don't like to think like, oh, I'm gonna prove them wrong type of thing. But it is. It's kind of like,
kind of nice though.
Yeah, I mean, we always do. It was gonna work out, but I think most people were like, it's not gonna work, and so yeah, it's pretty nice.
It is. I'm sure it is. What is one thing about Jordan that people would be surprised to know?
There's so many things. Oh my gosh. There's so many things. I mean, he's a lot weirder and like just so goofy, and not serious the majority of the time, which is awesome and great. He's an excellent cleaner.
Is he?
Like, even though he can destroy his room and like the guest room in like 2 minutes, he can equally like clean it just as fast. And he's very patient, which I appreciate so much in somebody, and I didn't realize he had that quality because I didn't get to like experience that side of him. But he's just very patient and just gets me.
That's
you know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, I know you get this question all the time, but I have to ask.
When's the wedding?
When's the wedding? Yes.
I have no idea. No idea. We're not planning it right now. I think when we first got engaged, we were like, we're gonna get married next year. Like, we started planning right after we got engaged, and then I think life kind of happened, and you were back in the real world, and we're like, wait a second. I haven't even known you a year yet. Let's enjoy dating. Let's enjoy being together. Let's enjoy being engaged. Living life together. So we're just taking it step by step, and like we're so happy that it's like we don't need to add stress into rushing into that.
I think that's so smart.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Nick and Vanessa before. I know you've spoken to him, you've met them.
Yeah.
What do you think about their relationship?
I think they have a great relationship. I actually met, I'm friends with Nick, so I've known him for a bit, but I met Vanessa last week actually, right after Dancing with the Stars, and she seems great. They seem like they have a good relationship, and that she's really supporting him through this whole thing. People always, like Nick, for an example, him being on Dancing with the Stars, people question if that will break his relationship up. In my mind, if you're meant to be with this person, you have a strong foundation, that shouldn't be the reason why you split. So I think that if you're able to make it work through any circumstance, I think that you're good.
And are you excited for Rachel to be the next Bachelorette?
Gosh, I love her.
Isn't she fantastic?
She's so good. I met her before she left for filming, and I mean, that girl she is so beautiful, and she's smart, and she exudes this confidence that is like striking when you meet her. Before she was even announced as Bachelorette, I remember watching and just thinking, this girl has to be the Bachelorette. So I messaged her and I was like, I know this hasn't been announced yet, but I'm just saying, like, if the time comes where you ever want to talk, like, please feel free to reach out to me. And then I actually ran into her before she left.
That's awesome. So what's next for you?
What's next for me? I'm working on a few projects right now. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm like a gum addict. And the worst thing about the show was that I couldn't chew gum on camera, so I would literally be popping in 20 pieces of gum a day. So now I'm here and we're introducing the new Orbit White Gum, which, I mean, if you haven't tried it, you need to, because it's bigger in flavor and in size. It's awesome. Helps keep your teeth white, which is a plus.
That is a plus.
And it's delicious, and I'm a gum fan.